Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're looking now at question number 3 on practice quiz number 5. Simplify the expression. Well, this right here looks a lot like some of the first principles limits we've been taking, and we've seen how to simplify these things in class before. So let's just copy it down and get right to it. So we have the limit. N tends to infinity. It's the sum from I equals 1 up to n, 3i over n squared. I think it was 3i squared, right? Nope, just 3i over n squared. Okie dokie. Alright, so what can we do? Well, the first thing I do, just as I do in class, is I'm going to take out the constants, the things that don't have i's in them. 3 over n squared. Yes, n is changing from our limit, but he doesn't change inside the sigma. He's constant as far as I is concerned. Okay. And that just leaves us with the sum from I equals 1 up to n of I. Now this is the sum of the first n natural numbers, and we have a formula for this. Okay, we can sort of write it down off on the side. This is n times n plus 1 all over 2, which of course we can expand the top out and say n squared plus n all over 2. Use whichever one you want. But now we replace just this part, so the 3 over n squared stays, and we'll say n squared plus n all over 2. Okay. Now, we can expand some things in. 3n squared plus 3n all over 2n squared. And what can we do? Oops, I forgot my limit. It doesn't matter so much if it's a multiple choice question, but if, for example, it was a written question where we had to do first principles, then, I might have lost some marks for dropping my limits. And that can happen. I've seen it happen in the past when we've marked the final. Alright, so let's simplify things. 3n squared over 2n squared plus 3n over 2n squared. We can simplify things. The n squareds will cancel out. We'll be left with 3 over 2. And then we'll be left with 3 over 2n, because one of these n's will cancel out with one of the two n's on the bottom. And as n goes to infinity, this part goes to 0, and so we are left with 3 halves, or 3 over 2, or 1.5 as our final answer. And that is going to be B. All right. Up next, of course, problem number 4. I'll see you guys there.